Hi, this is Dave, Fellow Running Guide. Welcome to this week's navigation task. In this week's task, I've got two photographs, but only one of them is on the map. So what I want you to do is work out which one is on the map and then identify exactly where it is on the map and come up with some reasons for your decision. What could you see in the landscape that made you make that decision? So there's photograph 1, there's photograph 2, and the map that we're using is the Ordnance Survey 1 to 25,000 of the Dark Peak. So let's have a closer look at the photos to start with. So first of all, photograph 1, what have we got? Well, we've got some obvious ruins right in front of us, these walls. It might be a ruined building or a sheepfold. And we've got a very steep sided valley, certainly off to the right, very steep, dropping down, maybe less steep up to the left, but nonetheless a valley. We can't see a stream, but if there is a stream running in it, it's going to be to the right of the walls, because we can see to the left the hillside going up there. There's no stream there. The lowest point is further down to our right, and the valley is draining away ahead of us. So if there is a stream in it, it's going to be running away from us. If we go trace the valley down, we get to this point here where we've got high ground in the distance. So there's a change of direction round to the right there. We can't see to the left there, but there's a possible change of direction to the left as well. So maybe another stream coming in from there. And then on the high ground, we've got this, looks like a craggy, rocky feature or some kind of landslip there. And then we've got a very distinctive lined feature. It could be a stream coming down there. So that's photograph 1. What about photograph 2? Well, again, we've got this ruined wall. Again, could be a sheepfold or a large outline of a ruined building. And again, we're in a valley, not as steep side as the previous one, but nonetheless we've got steepish ground coming up to the right and to the left. This time, if there is a stream, it's going to be to the left of these walls, so possibly running just in here and along, again downstream out of sight. It's not to the right of the wall because we see the ground going up there, so stream to the left in this case. Again, we've got the change of direction round to the right, and again in the background on the horizon we've got high ground. There aren't any distinguishing features on that far horizon in this photograph as far as we can see. So can we identify either of those on the map? Let's have a look. So we've got a few valleys and steep-sided valleys with streams in them there. Can we see any ruins in the valleys? Let's have a start looking here. So coming down, steep-sided valley, we've got changed the direction, coming around. Then here we've got a sheepfold, and that is on the left-hand bank as we were looking downstream, so the stream will be on our right, so that would fit one of the photographs. We've got a change of direction here round to the right, and a stream coming down from the left, so that would fit. And we've got high ground off in the distance as well, so that would fit with photo 1. Can't see anything here though on the far high ground like that that craggy feature that we're looking for, so might have to think about that one. Up here we've got stream coming down, and we've got another sheepfold here again on the left hand bank, so that would fit with photo 1. Stream draining away ahead of us, change of direction around to the right which fits in, and a stream draining from the left. This time the ground going up towards the far horizon, and we have got this craggy rocky cliff feature here, and we've got some streams and fences in here, so that's worth a second look. That certainly fits in a bit more with what's on photo 1. Here sheepfold again on the left hand bank, but here the stream drains away and kinks round to the left, so that doesn't fit with either photos. On here we've got woods on either side of the stream, so that doesn't fit. There were no trees there, and then there's nothing in here. So if anything, we've got these two sheepfolds that fit with photograph 1, this one a little bit more so. So let's go back to the photo and have a look in a little bit more detail. So if we look closely, we've got a definite crag, we've got that drainage feature coming down there, and also here we've got another line, possibly a fence line coming down there. Can't see for definite what this is, whether that's a stream or not, but we'll certainly look at these features. We've also got a line feature coming along here, which is possibly a path halfway up the hillside there. So can we see those? So again, zoomed in, there's that crag and that steep ground. There's a fence line, and then that feature there with the contours kinked in. That long re-entrant is a dry re-entrant, which is that long line that we saw. Couldn't make out that fence or wall there, and whether or not we could see that. So that definitely does make sense with that. What about this though? Ravens Clough coming to the right. Do we see that? And there's no sign of a path on the map on that hillside there. So I wouldn't worry too much about the path not being there, because not all paths are marked on the map. I'll be looking at the natural features that we've just looked at here, and they do make sense. But what about this Ravens Clough? Can we identify that? Well, going back to the photo, we can just about make out here, not entirely obvious, but there's a very good chance that we've got some kind of stream or valley to the right, just in this point here, just coming down. So that does make sense or fit with the map. So that is what we were looking at. It was photograph 1 taken from that location there, that sheepfold, looking across to these crags over on the far horizon there. So hope you got it right or enjoyed it. We'll do another navigation task where we'll try to identify the other photo sheepfold too, but that's for another time. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now. Look out for next week's navigation task.